Okay, so I was working a little bit further on installing the Tach, like physically installing it, and mounting it. I'm close to the point of mounting it, but I haven't done that yet. But I didn't want the wires sticking out and just making the job look all generic and bad or whatever, or poor. So the only or the easiest thing to do, hopefully you can see that, I drilled a hole on this cover, I guess, for the for the dash, or for the gauge cluster. Drilled a hole and fed all the wirings through there. They're actually kind of hanging on the side right here, and they follow down the back by where the fuse box goes. So that's, hopefully makes it look a little neater versus wires just hanging down, from the front or out on the outside of it. And the light for the dimmer, or this is the dimmer, and the white wire, it's not permanently on there, it's just on there right now. So I was testing which of these two pink wires, they have power. They're the ones that turn on or get power when you turn your ignition or your lights on, and the black one is the ground. But this bottom one is the one that is the actual dimmer. I would turn the lights on and all that, and use the dimmer so you could see the lights dim and brighten. But it's not very visible on the phone. It's noticeable to the naked eye, but on this phone, it's not quite so noticeable. But the green wire that goes to the ignition coil, I have pretty much had no choice but to feed it through the door and the inside of the fender. I would have rather gone through the firewall, but there was literally no spot I could find to do that. So again, I fed it through the inside of the fender and fed it through this spot, and ended up trying my best to make it seem like like it's part of the wiring harness itself, versus some like a cheap random wire, just dangling all loosely or whatever, because that's kind of crappy looking. But I did permanently hook it to that spot. You can still see that blue wire with red markings on it. It's on there. Used to heat shrink and all that. But yeah, that part's done. And as far as mounting the Tach, I went to Home Depot and got these little hook brackets. They're fairly inexpensive. This is the easiest thing that I could find. I didn't want to actually drill any holes on the dash or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do, I also got double-sided tape. I'm gonna paint this black, or I use Plasti Dip and get it black. And oops, my bad. Should, in its weird fashion. I mean, you get the idea where I'm getting at, but it's essentially gonna go like that. I'll work it out. I'll figure it out so that she's on there. Hopefully, sorry about that. That makes sense. Something like that. It's not the exact thing, but it'll be on something like that. And then, use a double-sided tape to keep it all together. And yeah, I mean, it's not the most professional looking thing, but as long as it's on there, I'm good. But yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you later.